There are coins that hide stories, and then there are coins that redefine what we think we know about. American numismatics. Today, the spotlight falls on a mysterious and extraordinary coin, the Lincoln 1788 to 1999 $1 coin, a piece that has stunned collectors, rewritten expectations, and reached a jaw-dropping value of $220,000. This is more than metal. It is history, rarity, era, and legacy fused into one. It begins with the year stamped across the coin 1788 to 1999. At first glance, these dates look unusual. They span over to centuries of American history, linking the founding era to the doorstep of a new millennium. But why does this coin carry such a range? The answer lies in a rare anniversary concept, a tribute design, or in some cases an accidental strike that left the minting world puzzled. Very few examples survived. Even fewer were recognized, and among them, one type stands out: the Philadelphia minted P variety. Philadelphia, the earliest and most historic of all U.S. mints, is known for producing some of the nation's most iconic coins. But every now and then, something slips through, something that wasn't meant to exist. Something struck on the wrong planchet, with the wrong die pairing, or during a test run. And that is exactly where the story of this 1788-1999 Lincoln coin takes a dramatic turn, because the reason behind its massive value, $220,000, comes from a combination so rare that only a handful of numismatists have ever seen one in person. Collectors discovered that this particular coin carries a dramatic minting anomaly. It may have been struck on a wrong planchet, possibly one intended for a commemorative die. It could be a mule pairing to mismatched dies never meant to meet, or, as some speculate, it might have been an experimental strike that accidentally escaped the mint. Any one of these factors would make a coin famous, but when all of them collide in one piece, the result is a numismatic phenomenon. But the story doesn't end there. It isn't only the era that gives this coin its power. It is the portrait Abraham Lincoln, a president whose legacy is woven deep into the fabric of American identity. Every coin bearing his image carries weight, but a coin that bridges centuries, minted with an impossible date range, and released with the Philadelphia P mark, becomes more than historic. It becomes legendary. Now imagine the journey. A coin minted by mistake, its true nature unnoticed, slipping into circulation or being tucked away in a drawer. Years later, a sharp-eyed collector picks it up, notices something strange about the dates, the alignment, the metal, the mint mark. Suddenly the piece is sent for grading, and experts gather, intrigued, analyzing every millimeter. Then the verdict comes: authentic, rare, category-defying, and breathtakingly valuable. Auctions followed, and the bidding wars became intense. Every serious collector wanted it. Museums competed. In the world of American numismatics, some coins appear ordinary at first glance, but when their story unfolds, they reveal a hidden treasure. Today, the spotlight shines on a mysterious and incredibly rare coin often called the Lincoln 1778 to 2000 $, a coin that collectors believe can reach jaw-dropping values of $230,000. This coin carries history, mistakes, mystery, and a legacy of American minting that stretches across centuries. And today, the full story begins. This story starts with two numbers, 1778 and 2000. One represents the early heartbeat of American independence, and the other marks the dawn of a new millennium. When these dates appear together on a coin from the Philadelphia Mint, collectors immediately take notice. Most coins minted in the year 2000 follow standard design rules, weight, and metal composition. But when a coin suddenly shows an unexpected date pairing or an unusual striking error, it becomes the kind of discovery that numismatists dream of. Many collectors believe that the 2000 issue hides one of the most fascinating minting mistakes in recent history: a coin struck on the wrong planchet, or struck with an unusual die, or bearing a date combination never meant to exist. These minting anomalies are often accidental, born in a moment when machinery, timing, temperature, or human oversight goes off rhythm for just a second, but that 1-second mistake can create a coin that becomes legendary. What makes the 1778 to 2000p dollar so valuable is not simply the date, it is the combination of rarity, condition, and mystery. Only a handful of such coins have ever surfaced, and many remain unconfirmed, tucked away in private collections or discovered quietly by metal detector enthusiasts, estate cleaners, or unsuspecting families going through old coin jars. When one of these pieces is submitted to a grader and verified as authentic, it creates shockwaves in the collector community. Several professional evaluations suggest that the coin's worth can skyrocket due to three major factors. First is the unusual date pair, which represents a die variety not seen in regular mint circulation. Second is the Philadelphia Mint Mark P, known for producing millions of coins, yet extremely few anomalies such as this. And third is the historical depth attached to the year 1778, a foundational moment in the American Revolutionary era, giving the coin emotional and patriotic importance far beyond its metal content. In auctions, rare-era coins often drive bidders into fierce competition. A standard dollar coin from the year 2000 might be worth only its face value, but once an authenticated mint era enters the room, everything changes. Suddenly, the bidders are no longer paying for a coin, they're paying for the story, the mistake, the moment in history captured forever in metal. That is how its value can reach $230,000, especially if the coin survives in brilliant or uncirculated condition. In the world of American numismatics, a few coins create mystery, excitement, and a deep sense of wonder. Today's journey takes us straight into a fascinating piece that collectors whisper about, the Lincoln 1812 to 2002p coin, a modern US $1 piece that has stunned collectors by reaching a value of up to $210,000. This isn't just a coin, it is a story, a timeline, and a rare era that turned a simple American dollar into a treasure. The date combination 181220002 instantly attracts attention. It creates confusion and curiosity. Why two dates? Why such a wide gap of 2 centuries? Many collectors believe this coin was created as a special commemorative strike. Others say it was the result of a spectacular mint mix-up, where a die meant for a bicentennial style piece combined with a modern dollar planchette. No matter what the origin is, one thing is certain: this coin stands out the moment you see it. To understand its value, you must understand its story. The United States Mint produces billions of coins, but only a few escape the presses with extraordinary characteristics, double dates, mismatched dies, or experimental designs. These accidental creations become legends. The 1812 to 2000p coin is one of those legends. The letter P marks the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest federal mint in the nation, known for both high-quality production and rare, accidental treasures. The presence of a dual-date pattern has pushed collectors into deep research, trying to determine what the mint was experimenting with during that period. The value of $210,000 did not appear overnight. At first, collectors only noticed the strange date. Then came the realization: the metal composition was slightly different from ordinary dollar coins of the time. A handful of pieces showed sharp errors, off-center strikes, doubled lettering, or unusual luster. These tiny details sparked bidding wars. As collectors dug deeper, experts began grading these coins at extremely high levels, sometimes reaching mint state levels rarely seen in commemorative dollars. And when two passionate bidders collide over a coin with unique history, the price skyrockets. That is exactly what happened. But beyond the money, the coin's magic lies in its link between two eras: 1812, a year of war, early America, and a young nation still defining itself; 2002, a modern world shaped by technology and fast-changing history. To see these two moments stamped together on a single dollar feels like holding time itself. Many collectors believe the coin was created to honor the bicentennial of an event or era linked to American independence and the evolution of national identity. Whether intentional or accidental, it symbolizes the centuries of American change, struggle, and growth. When this coin appears in auctions, it becomes the center of the room. Collectors describe the feeling as electric. People whisper, take deep breaths,